Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am off camera, which is something I don't do very often. I think I've done one video that was a repressing video that I did off camera, but this video I am going to be making some changes to my Pan That palette. If you are new here, I am panning the Sephora or Minnie Mouse by Sephora or for Sephora, however you say it. I never know how to say it. But it's an eyeshadow palette that I am working on, trying to finish off this year. And I filmed my, I want to say maybe about a week or so ago, my latest update. And I have a lot of progress, but there are some shades here that they're kind of not really working for me. So I want to go ahead and do some Frankening, and hopefully I can make them work a little bit better for me. The shades that I have left here are very, very cool toned, and I am more of a, I want to say I have warm to neutral undertones, but I feel like warm tone colors look better on me. I feel like cool tone shades make me look very dated, and I'm not the best at applying makeup to begin with, blending and all that stuff. So yeah, it looks kind of funky, I think. But anyway, you're going to see some spoilers. So this is what it looks like. Let me take it out. So this is what the palette is looking like right now. So if you guys watched my latest update, you guys will see that now I have hit pan on this shade right here called Startlet. Oh, where it is? There it is. I hit pan maybe about 2 or 3 days or 3 uses after I filmed that update. But yeah, I hit pan, and I was telling you guys that this shade is very lackluster for me. It doesn't really show up on my eyes. I thought it was gonna pop a little bit more than what it actually does. So I'm not very excited about that. And some of you guys were telling me to, because it's a pinky shade, to go ahead and Franken it with my Franken blush that I'm already Frankening. That's a lot of Franken in one sentence. But you guys told me to do that, and I thought, well, you know, if I already hit pan, might as well just keep using it. I'll probably be able to finish it by the end of this month. But I decided to just, now that I hit pan, to move on onto the other shades because I don't have a lot of time left in the year. It's already gonna be September, and I have 6 shades. So I figured I would hold off on this shade right here until I re-Franken my Franken blush. That way I can add this to that blush. And then that way, in the meantime, instead of making more progress on this one, I make more progress on the rest of the shades that I have here. So for today, I am going to try to Franken these 2 shades, which is Red Carpet Arrival and Whoopie Party. Whoopie Party is a very chalky purple, as you guys can see, and Red Carpet Arrival is kind of a powdery on the white shade, very, very bright. It could work as a highlighter if you wanted to, but I am working on another highlighter, so I can't multitask it that way right now. So I figured I would start using it. I've been using it as an inner corner highlight, and I think you guys can see, I have eyeshadow there. I think you guys can see the dip right here, but this is a very big shade. It has, I think, about 2 grams of product. Oh no, it's only 1 gram, but still, it feels like it has a lot more, and it is pretty densely packed. I've tried to top this shade with this shade, but for some reason, like, it doesn't work. It looks weird. Like I said, I have more of a warm / neutral undertone, and it looks like when I wear these shades, it looks like I have a black eye. Like, it just does not look good. I feel very not subconscious, self-conscious when I wear them. So I'm gonna try to make them work a little bit better. So I'm going to try to mix a little bit of these 2 to make a kind of a silvery lilac color. That's what I'm going for. Where am I? Right here. That's what I'm going for. And then I'm going to try to mix a little bit of this shade with a brown from this Kevyn Aucoin sculpting palette. Hold on. My dog is limping. Hold on. Sorry about that intermission, guys. If you are new here, one of my dogs had surgery about 3 months ago, and so whenever I see him limping, I have PTSD, so I have to go check on him. Anyway, I'm going to mix that color with a little bit of this shade right here from the Kevyn Aucoin Art of Sculpting palette. These are brow shades. As you guys can see, I already hit pan on this one a while back, and I finished this one, but this one is a little bit more of a red tone brown. So I'm hoping that with a little bit of this and a little bit of this, where is it? Right here. This one right here, that'll make kind of a like bronzy color. I don't know, maybe I should be mixing it with the yellow, but that's what we have right now. Maybe it's gonna make a little taupey color. I'm just hoping that it'll warm it up a little bit, and that way I make 2 lid shades. I was planning on repressing the 2 shades into single pans, but I didn't want to have 2 single pans and working with this one, so I'm just gonna mix them. One is gonna be here and the other one's gonna be here, and that way I have all the shades in one single palette, and hopefully, you know, they'll work out. So I'll give you guys swatches once everything is done. And I have my alcohol, my 91% isopropyl alcohol, which I use to repress. I have this little tool for, it's like supposed to be for your nails. This is super old. It came in a kit. I used to really be into those like fake nails that are stickers on your nails. So I have a ton of these that they came with every packet. And then I have this little dropper that I'm going to use to be adding the alcohol there. I have a paper towel to absorb the alcohol. And then I have this piece of paper folded into fourths. That way I keep all the product in here and it's easier to pour onto the pans. So I'm just going to get started. So I went and I started with that silvery shade. I scraped a little bit off onto the center of the piece of paper, as you guys can see, just scraping it. I tapped off the excess just to make sure I didn't mix it with any of the other shades. And then I started scraping a little bit of Whoopie Party. However, I felt like I had done too much of scraping of Whoopie Party. I felt like it was going to look too dark, so I went back and I went ahead and I scratched a little bit more of that silvery color. And I just mixed it up on the piece of paper as best as I could. And then I folded the piece of paper kind of like in the middle, and I put the scrapings into the pan. Once it was on the pan, I used my little scraper thing to mix it a little bit more, and then I added the alcohol, which in turn I did too much, and I wasn't able to use the paper towel because once you put too much, it pours out of the pan. So I just kind of tapped it, and I wiped the edges with my finger, and that's how I left it. For the second color, I had to be very careful because that first Franken was very wet, so I couldn't really like pour over the scrapings like I did the first time. So I had to do it very, very carefully so that the other color wouldn't spill. And as you guys can see, I kind of moved it from one pan into the other until I was able to make it. Same thing with the shadow from Kevin Aquan. And same thing, mixed it in the paper and poured it onto the palette, onto the empty pan. This one, again, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I ended up pouring a lot of alcohol. And this is another one that I just kind of mixed in with a little wooden stick that I have there. And I also just tapped it on the bottom to make sure that I flattened it out. And well, guys, there you have it. That is my palette. It's already been dried. I actually left it outside since it's super hot, and it just took a couple hours to dry. And that's what my eyeshadow, hold on. Why am I having difficulties here? There you go. That is how my eyeshadows look. And I will give you guys a swatch. This color right here was the mixture of this silvery color with the brown one from the Kevin Aquan palette. And swatches are right here. So that's the original shade from the Sephora palette, the Kevin Aquan shadow. And then this is what the color came out to. So very, very pretty. That's exactly what I was looking for. And I'm very, very happy with the color, with the way that it came out. Now for the mixture of this shade and this shade is this one right here. And let me give you guys a swatch. And there you have it. Again, that is the silvery shade called Red Carpet Arrival, the Whoopie Party purple shade, and this is what it came out to. It's a little bit more like periwinkle blue than lilac than I wanted, but I still think it's a lot better than just using these two together. So that is what my Franken shadows look like, guys. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Bye.